God, I love living in the future. I've said that numerous times on the channel, and here in the future, the reason I love living here is because we get brand new games released on classic consoles. What's going on, everyone? If you're new here, my name's Jay, the channel is Square Pegs. Hit that subscribe button. I do 2 videos a week looking at the best in retro and modern gaming. And today's a twofer. It's both retro and modern because these are brand new releases for the Dreamcast. And hey, Wave Game Studios, they sent me 4 brand new releases on the Dreamcast for the purpose of review. Let's get over to the Dreamcast and check these all out. I'm a sucker for a good racing game, and Rush Rush Rally Reloaded is the kind of top-down racer that makes me want to equal parts pull my hair out and just keep playing because it's so much fun. It is a top-down racing game. There's no frills in this. You have one of 5 different cars you're able to choose from. There's 11 tracks, 3 single-player modes, and go. It's a very difficult game. Like, this is one of the games where I was playing it and I would run a race and I would finish in 5th, and I wouldn't qualify, and I would be, I'd be so frustrated. And then I'd start it up again, and all of a sudden it would click, and I'd fly through a level without a problem. And then I'd get to the next level, and it was like I had never driven before, because I had no idea what to do. It's a lot about muscle memory as you're playing this, and memorizing the tracks, and learning to brake when appropriate, and making sure that you're able to get around corners, because there are a lot of hairpin turns, a lot of chicanes that you need to deal with. And it's just a challenging and exciting and fun game. Rush Rush Rally Reloaded is very difficult. Like, even on the easiest level, it's a hard game. But if you dig top-down racing games and you dig games like this, you need to check this one out, because this is a ton of fun. One of the really neat things about the stuff that Wave does is that they're releasing these classic NES homebrews on Dreamcast hardware, and they're fantastic. And one of the premier games in the NES homebrew scene is Flea. It's a pretty straightforward title. You play as Henry the Hyperactive Flea, you're constantly jumping, and you need to move through, collect blood, and get your way through the world. It's a really fantastic game. It's very difficult, it's very challenging. It's kind of in the same vein as Super Meat Boy, but I don't know, I just really enjoy this one. It's very charming. It's the kind of game that I like to pop in and play for 10 minutes, and then that's all you need. That's one of the nice things about it. One of the really cool things about the physical edition of Flea as well is that they actually included the full soundtrack in it, which is really nice. You not only get a factory press disc, you also get a bonus CD featuring the entire soundtrack and an awesome jewel case. This is an absolutely wonderful game, super fun. If you like challenging 8-bit platformers, this is the one for you. There's over 80 levels to play, and it's just a ton of fun. I'm really enjoying Flea. I've also got this on the Evercade, but it's really neat to play it on the Dreamcast, I'm not gonna lie. Next up is another fantastic NES homebrew released on the Dreamcast, and that's Yaya Beavis 2. And I've talked about Yaya Beavis 2 on the channel a lot. You can check the card up in the corner right now to see my review of the original NES release. But this is made by my friend John Riggs, and how could I not speak glowingly of this fantastic game? It's a wonderfully straightforward and simple puzzle platformer with 100 levels in it. It's 10 levels that repeat 100 times. 10 times each. There's 100 levels. There's 10. Do the math. You can figure it out. It's just super straightforward and simple. You play as one of 2 characters, and you go through and you defeat the evil in each level, and you're up against a clock. And after 10 levels, you have a boss level that you have to defeat, and it all starts all over again. It's really, really fun. The music is fantastic. It's by Chips and Cellos. If you have not seen Chips and Cellos' channel, please be sure to check out their channel, also linked up above. And please, just check this one out. I thoroughly enjoy Yaya Beavis 2. I think this might actually be sold out now on the Wave website, but you can find this on other options as well. It's available on the Switch eShop. There is an NES release, and you can check out John's website as well to find more copies of the game available to you now. Shadowgangs is an arcade throwback that I'm just so excited exists, because this is the type of game that I would have pumped quarters into constantly back in the early 90s. You play as a ninja, but start off as just a dude in regular street clothes, and you are able eventually to turn into a ninja with your special ninja powers, and your name is Dan. Like, how great is that? And your enemy? He's Colin. Dan and Colin. Let's go, Dan and Colin. Let's fight it out. This is just such a great game. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. Like, it's a very straightforward game. You have to go through, you defeat the enemies, you have a submachine gun that you can fire. When you get close to people, you can duck and kick, or you can slash them with your sword, which will happen automatically. There's no special button presses or anything like that. It's just a clever game. Again, it is a 1990s throwback. I'm not entirely sure why I'm fighting Freddie Mercury, or why he's featured so heavily on the cover, because I guess he just wants to break free from the Shadowgangs, of course. This game's great. Super fun, super cool, very clever arcade action. Check Shadowgangs out. So yeah, like I said, I love living in the future. I love that we're getting incredible brand new Sega Dreamcast games released today from an independent publisher like Wave Game Studios. If you dig these games, please be sure to check out their website. You'll be able to purchase them there. And they have other Sega Dreamcast games on there as well that I have not had the chance to take a look at yet. Let me know which game you like best, shown down below. I'm kind of partial to Yeah, Beavis 2 because I'm such good friends with John, but can't really go wrong with any of these. Big thank you to my patrons and channel members you guys are seeing on screen right now. If you're interested in helping the channel grow, channel members and patrons get ad-free early access to videos for a donation of as little as $1 a month, as well as their name in the end credits. Until next time, folks, I want to thank you for stopping by again. I've been Jay. Please remember to play more games, stay square, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.